Pete, how does cybersecurity leadership work with, and how should they create a better relationship with the board of directors?
Yeah, that's a very good question, because cybersecurity is in my mind, is a very broad area, anywhere from endpoint protection all the way on through to data protection. And then the other thing is you got a myriad um, of technologies you need to work with. And so then the other thing is you're talking to the board, which you kind of get in, you can get a cyber speak, and what they want to know is, are you protected? And of course, the CISO is never going to go out and say, yes, we're 100% protected. So what I like to go do in these type situations is you kind of get the emotion out of it and so forth. So what I like to go do is you craft a good program. And so, like, how are we on endpoints, virus and all that stuff. So you create a really good program along the way. But then with that, you really create, or I like to create and take as my slide on security when I talk to the board, is I create a heat map, okay, or otherwise known as a balanced scorecard. This is our KPI for endpoint protection. This is where we're at. We're red, yellow, green. And then when I can plop that chart up on whatever it is, a PowerPoint up with that balanced scorecard on it, and this is where we're at, and this is where we're going. And then they're going to say, managed security provider for off hours or something of that nature. I can go red. We don't have it. And they go, well, then of course the board doesn't want to see red in there. And you're being honest and say, why are you red in that area? I said, we don't have that coverage yet. I said, why don't you have the coverage yet? Well, we are working through funding and so forth to get that taken care of, which is code for CFO, because the CFO is just never to go for it. You're not throwing him under the bus, but you kind of go, CFO, we need money in this area. But at the same time, then I can espouse for, we only got like 1 or 2 cybersecurity guys. So we can augment to a 24-hour operation, or I can go to a managed security provider that can cover our systems for us. And the board gets that. And then they start seeing in a chart that they understand, even though it's red, yellow, and green, they understand that. But that is also in bite-sized chunks that you can take them through that, and then you can take them through the plan. Yeah, the CEO, he doesn't want to look bad in front of the board. He's not gonna, but he doesn't have all the money either. So, so there's a good dynamic there when you can get the emotion out of it and show them this is where we're at. And then they're going to ask, well, where are you going to be in 3 months, whatever. And you can talk to them specifically about it. But it's very measurable. It's very quantifiable. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be totally protected, right? But it means that you have a program that's got, the old adage, lifting all boats in the harbor type thing. And so they get that and they understand it. They're not dumb or anything of that nature. So that's how I always try to go do it.